Right now, how one local organization is fighting for safe cannabis use and why they say legalization and regulation go hand in hand. Also, the Goodman Center's annual Thanksgiving drive is underway, what volunteers are up to this weekend and how you can help. Plus, the Badgers beaten down again. What went wrong in Lincoln as Wisconsin loses their 4th straight game? That's all coming up on News 3 Now at 10. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Maddie Heimsch. We're going to start by getting a look at your first warn forecast with meteorologist Blaze Keller. Hey, Blaze.
Hello. It is a quiet night here across southern Wisconsin as we begin to wrap up our Saturday. It's going to be cloudy as we go into your Sunday as well. Maybe squeezing out a few isolated light rain showers by the late afternoon, and then we see that turn over to a wintry mix for your Monday. Currently, we're sitting in those 30s, about the mid to upper 30s, almost near 40 in Madison. It's 40 in Milwaukee and Kenosha, 37 in Prairie du Chien and Decorah, into Dane County, 39 in Middleton and Waunakee, as well as in Sun Prairie, 35 in Edgerton, 37 in Perry. We got a little bit of snow off towards Juneau, Adams County, into more or less Waushara County. Maybe not even reaching the ground, but just being picked up by the Radar 3000 here. And again, as we go throughout your Sunday, we are going to watch as temperatures climb back into the 40s. So by the late afternoon, we may squeeze out some light rain showers, really staying north of Madison, even stay north of the Dells. And then overnight into your Monday, we watch as this low pressure system moves through the area. And that's going to give us a better chance for maybe more scattered showers, turning more over to a rain-snow mix throughout your Monday because northwesterly winds take over, and that causes our temperatures to drop throughout the day on Monday. Low to mid 30s tonight underneath mostly cloudy conditions. We're going to track a big cool down set to arrive in time for Black Friday in the full forecast.
Blaze, thank you. Thanksgiving is less than a week away, which means the Goodman Community Center is giving out its Thanksgiving baskets. Our Ellie LaLiberte shows us the impact the annual drive has on the community.
Happy Thanksgiving, gobble gobble.
It's a display of thanks.
Awesome, thank you.
And giving at the Goodman Center in Madison.
We're helping out our neighbors, we're spending time with each other, and we're doing some good.
4,000 Dane County families getting free groceries for their Thanksgiving meals.
A frozen turkey, vegetables, rolls, eggs, everything that they need, even a pint of chocolate chip ice cream and a pumpkin pie.
The Thanksgiving basket drive is a 36-year-long tradition and needed now more than ever.
When we opened registration back in October, it filled within 24 hours. That's the fastest ever. Food insecurity doesn't discriminate. It could be the person in the cubicle next to you. It could be the mom down the street.
But volunteers are ready to help, packing bags and packing cars. Like 8th grader Sophia LeBlanc.
Everybody comes in with smiles on their faces and running around with their carts with all their goodies packed inside to go give to people. I think it's just a really heartwarming thing to do.
And Olive Lemberger, who's volunteered for the past 14 years.
I love helping all of the folks in our community, and honestly, I feel like this event feels like Thanksgiving.
Families need this more than ever, so we're really happy to be here.
Reporting in Madison, Ellie LaLiberte, News 3 Now.
The Goodman Center still needs donations before the event ends on Monday. Organizers are looking for vegetable oil, gravy, cranberry sauce, and 300 turkeys. Those items can be dropped off in front of the Goodman Center. If you can't donate in person, you can still help by making a monetary contribution. You can donate at goodmancenter.org. Communities across the Midwest are fighting for THC regulations in Wisconsin. This week, business owners and advocates formed an alliance to fight for those regulations. Our Tanisha Shaw spoke to business owners about how these efforts could have lasting effects.
I feel like right from the get-go, you should have that voice present.
The Wisconsin Cannabis Safety Alliance is still in its early planning stages, advocating for legalizing marijuana and regulating cannabinoids, like THC.
There's got to be a focus on community, and that's what we have here. And we have an opportunity to put in place.
Their purpose is to, quote, unify Wisconsin hip businesses and advocates in shaping a responsible, transparent, and community-driven cannabis market. Local business owners that aren't a part of the alliance share the same values.
I'm for regulation as far as manufacturing and distribution and sales. It would put a bunch of our competition out of business.
I talked to the business owner at Madison Extracts who said he wants products like this seltzer regulated, not only for safety, but also to ensure that products like this have accurate dosaging.
There's currently a Cannabinoid and Safety Regulation Act introduced by Senator Ron Wyden in the Senate, which makes it so that manufacturing of these products are regulated in the same way that supplements are manufactured.
This is Brooke Bartels. He opened Madison Extracts in 2021 and says regulations come from the FDA.
So you have to be at 0.3% by dry weight. So the heavier the item, the more THC you can put in it. For instance, like a 3.75 gram gummy, you can put up to 10 to almost 11.5 milligrams of Delta-9 THC and still be within the federal limit.
Companies that sell THC products have to abide by those regulations, but the other contents that are inside THC are loosely regulated.
Not everyone does their own testing on their products. Right? This is to show the exact contents and certified that they don't have pesticides or they do not have heavy metals or residual solvents. So not every place is presenting these COAs openly to the customers. Some of them are creating their own products by buying bulk material and then not testing them themselves and just distributing them.
I reached out to the Alliance for personal comments, but I have not heard back yet. Reporting in Madison, Tanasia Shaw, News 3 Now.
Tanasia, thank you. Wisconsin football made the trip to Nebraska to play at a place they haven't lost since 2012. Sports director Zach Hanley joins us now. And Zach, all streaks unfortunately come to an end, huh?
Unfortunately, Maddie, Wisconsin has won 10 straight games against Nebraska and has never seen that Freedom Trophy leave Madison. Both those streaks were on the line against the Cornhuskers. Just one more win for the Badgers and they're going bowling. That's another streak, but we won't get into that. It was a rough day at the office. Nathaniel Thakos missed 2 field goals and Nebraska capitalized, scoring both touchdowns both times. And for the 3rd straight time this season, Wisconsin defense gave up 40-plus points. The last time that happened, 2001, the last time the Badgers didn't play in a bowl game. Wisconsin falls 44-25.
We've got to make sure that we understand that we still care about each other. We understand that we're all dedicated to each other, that there's some things to be grateful for. It's just hard to see right now. And so it's a reminder of those things, but it gets cloudy and it gets difficult. And sometimes the best part about this one is it's a real short week.
And we'll have much more from Lincoln, plus a record-setting performance on the ice from Casey O'Brien, coming up later in sports. Maddie?
Zach, thank you. President-elect Donald Trump continues to announce key appointments to his cabinet, including an important pick for Secretary of the Treasury. CBS's Christian Benavides reports from West Palm Beach, Florida, where Trump's transition team is working to fill more key positions in his new administration.
Billionaire hedge fund manager Scott Bessent is Donald Trump's pick to lead the Treasury Department. If confirmed, Bessent would be key in implementing sweeping tariffs on imported goods, which the president-elect has said are necessary to raise revenue and protect American industries. Bessent has been a fierce advocate for the incoming president.
I've been in the investment business 35 years, and Donald Trump is the most sophisticated leader on economics that I've met.
Bessent is openly gay and would be the first gay cabinet member to be confirmed by the Senate to serve in a Republican administration.
On Saturday, Trump announced Brooke Rollins, his former domestic policy advisor, is who he wants as agriculture secretary. Dr. Jeanette Neshuwat, a Fox News medical contributor, was announced as Trump's pick for U.S. Surgeon General. Former Congressman Dr. Dave Weldon will get the nomination to run the Centers for Disease Control, along with Johns Hopkins surgeon Dr. Marty Makary as Food and Drug Administration Commissioner.
He is the strongest human being I know.
Former Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi, another fierce loyalist, is Trump's new choice for Attorney General after former Congressman Matt Gaetz bowed out from the confirmation process over sexual misconduct allegations. Gaetz has denied any wrongdoing. Russell Vogt, an architect of Project 2025, has been tapped by Trump to serve once again as White House budget chief. If confirmed, he would work closely with businessmen Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy on their so-called Department of Government Efficiency, seeking to slash trillions from the federal budget. Christian Benavides, CBS News, West Palm Beach. Florida.
And as he makes plans for his new administration, Trump also scored another legal victory. The judge in his so-called New York hush money case postponed sentencing indefinitely. And we'll now hear arguments on whether the case should be thrown out entirely because Trump is headed back to the White House. Well, when we return, gun deer hunting season is officially underway here in Wisconsin. What you need to know. Plus, UW-Madison marching band legend Mike LaCrone lets us in on the highlights of his new memoir when we come back.
Hey, there's John McGivern.
You know John McGivern?
She sure does. What's up?
I'm trying to figure out which Medicare Advantage plan to choose.
That's easy. Network Health. They have plan options with the Part B Premium Give Back. That's money back in your pocket. Dental and vision benefits, even plans with a $0 monthly premium.
That's what I've been telling her. I'm going to give them a call.
Call today, 833-7-NETWORK.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event with the Ford crew.
Maverick, Ranger.
Another truckload of trucks?
Big event needs a big selection. Right, like the Ford F-Series. Best-selling trucks for 47 years. Gas, hybrid, electric, and big selection means great deals. Exactly, which means it's the best time to buy.
Choose Flex Buy on F-150 and get 1.9% APR financing for 66 months, plus 1,000 Flex Buy and 1,000 holiday bonus cash. See your Wisconsin Ford dealer.
Hey, babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes? I love these free phone flakes.
Hey, Dad, 4 free phones.
Each survey has 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they? Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
When it comes to what's best in a mattress,
Big ol' springs.
Memory foam, foam. Denver Mattress says, why not both? Introducing the Doctor's Choice Hybrid with the cooling full body comfort of gel memory foam and individually wrapped coils featuring Boss technology. All packed in this easy to manage box. Choose from the luxury firm, Plush, and Eurotop. And rest easy knowing it's backed by our 365-night better sleep guarantee. The Doctor's Choice Hybrid, exclusively at Denver Mattress.
You want it, we got it, it's all here. Rosemont it. You want some ice time, a nice time, so good you post it twice time. You want some cheer? Now I'll show you where you gotta be. Tell you who you gotta see. Ooh, it's gonna make you smile. You want it, we got it, it's all here. Rosemont.
Enjoy the magic of the North Pole, just east of O'Hare, with miles of memories waiting to be made. To Rosemont it your way, start at rosemont.com.
Rosemont it.
A Madison apartment complex plagued by poor conditions and deadly violence.
My son got killed 2 months later.
Find out what happened after an outcry and desperate actions by residents here at the Harmony Apartments. News 3 Now investigates Monday at 6.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. A machine shed in the town of Union is destroyed after crews were called to the scene of a barn fire just before noon today. It happened at 18402 West Holt Road. The building and all of its contents, mainly farm and agricultural equipment, were lost in the fire. No livestock was harmed and no injuries were reported. And we have new information about a reported explosion in the town of Albion this morning. Crews responded to a detached garage on Academy Drive around 3:30 a.m. Reports say a neighbor heard an explosion and alerted residents, helping them evacuate the home. The garage is considered a total loss. The single vehicle inside was also destroyed. 4 other cars parked in the driveway sustained damage. The house was not affected and no injuries were reported. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. And the combat ship USS Beloit was commissioned in Milwaukee today. The U.S. Navy's newest ship is a 387-foot-long Freedom variant combat vessel. Named to honor Beloit's long role as an engine manufacturer for Navy ships and submarines, the USS Beloit is full of Wisconsin iconography. From its Badger mascot to elements inspired by local Beloit businesses to banners honoring the Ho-Chunk Nation. Wisconsin's gun deer hunting season began today. There's one significant change for hunters this year. Air guns are legal to use. This year's hunting season runs through December 1st. Former UW-Madison band director Mike LeCrone is sharing his memoir with the community today. He hosted a book signing on State Street this afternoon. The memoir, titled Moments of Happiness, a Wisconsin band story, details LeCrone's 50-year run at UW.
That was the most important 50 years that I ever spent, was with those people who made the band work all those years. So it's about the fun times and sometimes the times that weren't so much fun.
Following the book signing, LeCrone took to the Shine on Madison tree lighting, where he was the guest of honor. Looking ahead just a bit now, on Monday on News 3 Now at 6, our Braden Ross will take you back to the Harmony Apartments on Madison's east side, 1 year after we first told you about issues residents are dealing with there. From a backlog of maintenance requests to criminal activity, those issues are still happening at the Harmony. On Monday night, hear exclusively from two women who believe speaking out caused management to force them out.
They want to come in here and tell these people lies, sell them dreams, give them false hope. We still don't have a maintenance man. Nothing in my apartment is done. Nothing.
It's just retaliation. And it's been that way since my son got killed. It's not my fault my son got killed on this property. Ever since the day my son got killed, I hate it over here. I hate it.
And on Wednesday at 6, hear why city officials say they're reaching the end of their patience with building management and what they say could be next for the property. News 3 Now investigates Living in Harmony, starts Monday night at 6 right here on News 3 Now. Let's get a look now at your first warn forecast. Meteorologist Blaze Keller joins us. Hey, Blaze.
Hello. We are in store for a change in our weather. We are going to be cooling on down and really sitting underneath some Arctic air as we go into your Black Friday timeframe through that following weekend. Until then, some light rain snow mix possible on Monday. We touched on that at the top of the newscast, and maybe some light rain to end Sunday. We're looking at maybe an isolated shower to end the weekend. Not everyone is going to see that. You can track out the shower activity tomorrow beginning into the late afternoon by downloading the First Warn Weather app and using our interactive radar. This is a look at the Climate Prediction Center's confidence level at whether or not we're going to sit underneath cooler than average temperatures. This is about an 80 to 90% confidence level that we will be sitting underneath cooler than average temperatures from Black Friday through December 3rd, so through the start of that next work week. And that even extends even to the next 8 to 14 days that we're going to be sitting underneath some cooler than average air. But the coldest of the cold air arrives as we go into the weekend following not only Thanksgiving, but Black Friday as well, where our forecast high temperatures are anywhere from 10 to about 15 degrees cooler than average. So we are anticipating this next round of air to be cold. In fact, it's going to be sitting over parts of the Arctic Circle in the days leading up to it moving overhead, marked by these really white, light blues and even whites off towards the Alaska area and even further north. Watch as this is pulled down as we go into your Thanksgiving evening, and then it's going to continue to sit underneath over the Great Lakes region because it's going to be brought down by a high pressure system where winds turn clockwise, and there could be a low pressure system right here and winds turn counterclockwise around that. So you have these northwesterly winds as we go into the weekend following your Black Friday, kind of reinforcing this pocket of cold Arctic air as we go into next weekend. The difference between the last time when we saw that cold Arctic air, which was back in mid-January of this year, we don't have any snow on the ground. So we're not going to have that snow on the ground to reinforce the cold air. We'll still be in the 20s, but nothing compared to those single digits like earlier this year. And this is a look at Saturday morning, next Saturday morning. Anybody in the purple here is at 32 degrees or below. So you can see just how far south this Arctic air is going to be pushing as we go into the upcoming weekend. Again, it's almost reaching the Gulf of Mexico. So let's focus on our temperatures as we go into your Black Friday afternoon. We're back into those mid-20s for highs Friday, and then even cooler into the low 20s by that Saturday, and then into those upper teens by next Sunday. These numbers will change, but the takeaway from this is the upcoming weekend is most likely going to be the coldest of the 2 days because it takes about a day or so for that colder air to really be overhead. So much like Billy's goats here, you're going to definitely need the jackets. If your pets have jackets and they have to go outside, make sure that they are staying warm as well. Thank you, Billy, for sending in that photo. Maybe some evening rain showers to end your Sunday, but again, not everyone is going to see those rain showers. There's a look at your 10-day forecast, so enjoy the 40s through Monday, 30s Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thanksgiving, 20s and breezy conditions, but sunny as we go Black Friday into the Tuesday of that following work week. So it looks like we'll be spending Thursday night through possibly that Tuesday below freezing, which of course is 32 degrees.
Billy Goat.
Yes,
Like
I caught that. Yeah, no, they are so cute, and I hope that they stay warm.
I like their pajamas. We should get matching pajamas, just like them.
I'll have to ask Billy where he got the pajamas.
We'll get on that. Well,
Yes.
thank you very much, Blaze. Coming up in sports, Casey O'Brien made program history on the ice. Her 4-point performance against St. Thomas. Zach's in next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Here at Melio Sandwiches, we're all about facts. Fact number 1, we bake our own bread every 4 hours, every day. Fact number 2, we hand slice our meats to perfection, just the way you like it. Melio's, baking a difference since 1989.
Winning at Ho-Chunk Gaming just got bigger, like mega bigger. When you win a hand-paid jackpot at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, you're automatically entered into our Mega Jackpot Winners quarterly drawings with a grand prize drawing on January 18th to win a new Jeep Wagoneer car lot and a chance for $100,000 in cash. Jackpot weekly drawings are going on now. Mondays, 10 winners, $500 in rewards play. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. Your odds are better here.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
The excellence of driving a Buick is matched by the excellence of the dealership experience when you own a Buick. Buick, exceptional by design.
Get 0.9% APR. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get $3,000 purchase allowance on this 2024 Encore GX. For attractive offers, visit these Buick dealers today.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
I just this morning made a new hole in my belt, so that was super exciting.
Why are women everywhere choosing Sonobello, the advanced solution for permanent fat removal?
I saw the results immediately. It's the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
My waist is tiny. I'm very, very happy.
I'm nearly 50, y'all, and my abs haven't been this flat since before I had kids.
For a limited time, take advantage of Sonobello's best offer of the year. Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
Check it out, Snatch Waist. Loving the results.
It will change your life. It did for me.
Call 1-888-510-6198 now or go to sonobello.com to claim special pricing.
Here at Melio Sandwiches, we're all about facts. Fact number 1, we bake our own bread every 4 hours, every day. Fact number 2, we hand slice our meats to perfection, just the way you like it. Melio's, baking a difference since 1989.
Ever since Nebraska joined the Big Ten, they've been kind of like Wisconsin's little brother. The Badgers haven't lost to the Huskers. Well, they've just lost once since they became conference foes and entered Lincoln with a 10-game win streak in the rivalry. And it was a good news, bad news type of game. The good, Braden Lott. The sophomore QB was throwing it all over the field. 292 yards and 3 touchdowns, 2 of them to Bryson Green. The bad? Well, that defense couldn't stop anything, allowing the Huskers to gain nearly 500 yards, and this touchdown makes it a 24-point game in the third. That was all she wrote. Wisconsin loses their 4th straight game. 44-25 was the final. Andrew Bannister was there for the pain, and has more from a team that's searching for answers.
For everything that has gone wrong for Wisconsin football over the last 2 years, there have still been a couple of things that they've been able to hang their hat on, namely their bowl streak and their 10-game win streak over Nebraska. A loss in Lincoln today put the former in jeopardy and snapped the latter in half.
This is getting obviously old. I don't have any excuses. We didn't play well. We got to challenge ourselves. We're going to have to look real deep here in a short week and find out who's with us and who's willing to lay it all out on the line.
We've got our backs against the wall, and we've got postseason on the line. And further than that, we've got this axe on the line, which means the world to us, means the world to our state. And then, it's the last chance for some of our seniors. And so I know myself and the rest of our guys are going to put everything into this week.
Trophy games do not come often, Iowa, we have this game, and then we have Minnesota. These games are really, really important to us, and we haven't gone a long time without having some of those trophies in our room.
It sets up a battle for the axe that will be more like a war. Last year, Wisconsin denied Minnesota of that coveted 6th win, and this year, the Gophers will have a chance to return the favor. At Memorial Stadium, Andrew Banstra, News 3 Sports.
Wisconsin volleyball was in Lincoln with revenge on their minds. Remember, Nebraska swept them at the Fieldhouse 3 weeks ago. Since then, the Badgers have rattled off 6 straight wins. A 7th would keep Kelly Sheffield's squad in the Big Ten title hunt. Badgers down a set in the second, but not going down without a fight. Devin Robertson hammers home the kill. Wisconsin, though, struggled, hitting just 169. Nebraska wasn't much better either, but they always had an answer. That Husker kill ends it, and for the second time this season, Wisconsin gets swept by Nebraska. Badgers fall in straight sets. It was a record-tying night for Casey O'Brien, who tallied 2 assists in Wisconsin's series opener against St. Thomas. But let's be honest, nobody wants to share a program record, and O'Brien did that and then some in the series finale. Not even a minute into the first period, Kirsten Sims finds her, and Captain Casey lights the lamp off her own rebound to put the Badgers up 1-0, 54 seconds into the game. Second period now, it's 2-1. This time, O'Brien fires one on net, and Layla Edwards is there to clean up the mess. O'Brien gets the apple to stand alone as UW's all-time assist leader. Badgers win 5-2 the final. Wisconsin women's basketball looking for their first 5-1 start in 5 years, taking on Omaha, and Sarah Williams was doing Sarah Williams things. The offensive board and then the bucket, 20 points and 14 rebounds from the junior. And then later, it's Hallie Douglas with the bounce, and Natalie Leitzinger kisses it off the glass for 2 more, 16 points from her. Wisconsin holds on to win 67-65. And how about this? The Badger men finished 4th at the cross-country championships. It was their first top 5 finish since 2012. 4-time Big Ten champ Bob Liking led the way to finish 16th, earning him All-American honors. We'll be right back.
Nissan, we treat our customers the way we want to be treated. It's in everything we do and every deal we make. You won't find that at most other dealerships. Come see why you'll feel great buying a vehicle from Janesville Nissan. Exceptional savings, award-winning service.
Ready for the best Black Friday prices on household essentials? You'll find them at Fleet Farm. Doors open Friday at 5 a.m. with a free plush penguin for the first 500. Then enjoy great deals like KT Basic Blend Bird Seed for just $9.99. Diamond Crystal Softener Salt is on sale for $3.99 a bag. And premium hardwood fuel pellets are only $4.99 a bag. Plus, if you can't wait, early Black Friday shopping starts Wednesday at 8 p.m. online only. Only at Fleet Farm.
I was an occupational therapist and I had lost my position. I was able to just go the next day, oh well, I can dash. I love it for the freedom. I can schedule myself. Also, dashing just gives you a sense of purpose. Having portable benefits would be really awesome for me because I could use them to help cover my vision, copays, and adding to my 401k. And I could continue to build that till I retire.
This is you. And you are why we do what we do. Each and every one of you are wonderful, amazing people. So we'll treat you that way on your journey of trusted care. Because the way you, and you feel matters. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health, know how much you matter to this world.
Want a flatter, tighter tummy? Then check out new Ab EX from Sono Bello.
After my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang that made me self-conscious.
Emotionally, it was really sad. Feeling good up here, but you look down and you don't.
After having my babies, it went a different direction. From here, it went to here, and I just couldn't get rid of that.
Introducing Ab EX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
I got the tummy tuck results without the tummy tuck downtime.
And I finally got the flat stomach I wanted.
I'm able to get back in my size 8 jeans. I feel sexy, I feel confident.
It feels good to feel good and look good. The mommy belly is gone.
Schedule your free, no obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-557-5298 or go to sonobello.com.
Kyle Pazorski, News 3 Now, weekend mornings, moving forward.
Well, it's the end of the show.
I thought it was my turn to toss to you.
We made it.
You can toss.
Or are you doing the weather?
I'm doing the weather?
Yep.
Really cold, really unfortunate. Go for it, Blaze.
To piggyback off of that, upper 40s to low 50s. Tomorrow, cloudy with some light rain possible by the evening. Better chance for rain and kind of a light rain-snow mix will be overnight Sunday into Monday. Temperatures drop throughout Monday, leaving us in the 30s through Thanksgiving when we could see some light snow. And then after that, we cool on down, hanging out below freezing from Thursday night through that following Tuesday.
I could have done that. Have a good night.